Hey everyone, as you can see I dyed my hair. I went almost a 180 on the colour wheel. This colour combination was inspired by a colleague of mine who had a purple carrot for lunch, and the purple and the orange together was just such an amazing colour combination that I really wanted to do sort of that kind of colour. So I'll put in a picture of the coloured carrots that my hair was inspired by. So yeah, you get inspiration from the weirdest things sometimes. So if you want to see how I did this, I filmed it in the bathroom, so the lighting quality is not fantastic, but I hope you can still see what I'm doing, so keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to the bathroom. Today I'm filming another hair dye tutorial. As you can see, my green hair has faded to sort of a turquoisey shade on this side and some purple on this side, and it's very uneven, and I am kind of ready for a change. So I have gotten some of my dyes out. I don't really have decided yet what I'm going to be using, sort of mix up as I go along, but what I set out for myself is Direction Rubine, Pillarbox Red by Directions, Directions Plum. I thought I might use this up because I still had it, Manic Purple Haze. About time I use that up. And for mixing I also have out Virgin Rose from Special Effects because it's a really nice sort of purpley pink. And I may do a very small bit in the front of Napalm Orange by Special Effects, or mixed with a little bit of Flow Glow by Directions. So let's start mixing. In the first container I want to mix a very nice purpley red, and I'm going to start off with a good wallop of Pillarbox Red, I think. Mix in maybe a little bit of purple. This is going to go on my bleached roots. So I need to make sure I have enough. That looks about right. Highly scientific, this. I want that to be a little bit more pink and a little bit more purple. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of Virgin Rose from Special Effects and a little bit of Plum. Okay, I'm gonna need something quite a bit stronger. I see this red is quite strong. Let's break out the deep purple. Always a good one for making things purple. Very highly pigmented. Start on the next colour. I'm just gonna empty out this can of Purple Haze. Though I really like the colour that this gives me, it's not a very long-lasting dye. Sort of why I'm trying to use up my Manic dyes, because I'm not a huge fan of them. And into that goes the remainder of the Plum. So I'll use up some jars. So Purple Haze and Plum. Delightful sounds it makes. So they say two things: make it slightly lighter, but also it will sort of add a bit of volume, so I have more to cover all of my hair. Actually, I'm gonna section off that bit first that I want a different colour at the front. As you can see, it's quite blonde here at the front, so I'm gonna risk putting a bit of a different colour in there. I'm just gonna section that off and clip it out of the way for now. I'm gonna work section by section, and I'm gonna start off with the red colour here at the roots. Now the tricky bit is trying to not get this on my nicely bleached bit there. So I'm going to use a little bit of foil or something to keep them separate. Grab this section again. And now what I can do is I can flip it onto the plastic and do the other side. Once I'm happy with how that covers, I can start grabbing my next colour, which is purple, and apply that right under. Massage that into the hair. As I haven't really decided what I want to do with the tips yet, I'm just going to leave them for now. Just stop about there with applying dye and leave it with that. So I'm going to section off the next section and carry on this process. And use a clip the rest of the hair out of the way while I'm working. As you can see, I've done the back. I'm going to do the front now, show you that. You can see I sort of try and paint it backwards so it's not in the way of this front section. Then I want to give a different colour. So, time to wash my hands and make up a nice orangey shade for those front sections. This is the colour I came up with, sort of an orangey yellow. I'm carefully stamping that on, and then flip my hair up to the underside. As you can see, I have a nice bit of purple on my face, which I'll clean up in a moment. Tempting not to get the yellow to overlap on the bluish bits. I'll put some pink on top of that. I'm going to use some Rubin on this here. Pink. I rub the hair like this to make a nice gradient there. You really need to put a little bit of foil over this in order for these two colours not to touch. And then I will flip the fringe up like that, so I can reach my face and clean it. Okay, I've decided on mixing my remainder of my purple haze and plum mixture with a bit of Atlantic blue to make it slightly more violet toned, more of a violet sort of purple. That's what that looks like now. Probably just shows up dark on camera. So I'm gonna grab these fun sections where I left a bit uncovered and add that violet that I just made. I realise on camera it probably will just look dark, but I promise you, if once I've rinsed it and dried it, it will look, you will see it a bit better. Okay, I think I'm done. So I'm just gonna clean up here, wait for at least 2 hours and then rinse it out, and I'll get back to you. I ended up wrapping it a bit further in kitchen foil in order to make sure that things don't get messed up while I wait. So I will see you in 2 hours and I will show you the end result. Hello everyone, and this is the end result. Obviously I had some washed out green, blues and purples in there, so it was very cool toned, and I was frankly getting a little bit sick of it, so I wanted something else, and this is what it became. Now I had to be careful because of the remaining green and blue in there. I couldn't really directly dye over a red with that, so where there was blue and green I put a purple, and only in my roots that I've recently bleached I put a red, and then at the front where there was a little bit lighter bits I put in a tiny bit of yellow in the roots and a little bit of red. Really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up, check out my other social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone!